Good morning, my peeps. Good morning. I'm not coming with devotion this morning, you know. I just feel impressed. Just feel impressed to say something, to talk to you, including myself. Let us talk. Because sometimes how we see life, how we see things, God has a different picture. He looks at things differently, and I just want to encourage somebody this morning, including myself, because at times I fail because I'm human, you know. At times I slip up. Don't watch my face, it's shine. I was working, and you might be wondering why I'm always on the street. It's cool and it's quiet, away from the office. I walked away from the office and it's quiet under here, you know. I just let nature speaks while I'm speaking. Yeah, so I'm under the guinea tree, you can see. And sometimes when I think about the goodness of Jesus and what he has done for me, and to know that I am still not giving him the 100% that he deserves, I'm not giving him. And when I think about how we take life for granted, thinking we are our own boss, we can sustain our own self, we give ourselves life. No, we are wrong. Let us think about the God who we cannot see. And this is why I come with this. Because I was going home Friday. And when I was at my bus stop waiting for a drive, I saw a man. He was sober, yet he had a rum glass in his hand. He has his smoking, and he was swearing. And I can tell you he was sober because he speaks sober. Somebody said, say something to him about Jesus. And he said, sure, God a joke thing, man. God a joke thing. You can't see God. Nobody can see God. You know? So it just rests on me because right away we realize that God himself said he's a jealous God. He is jealous. Look at what he is doing for us. Look at what he has done for us. And he is still doing. And even when we don't deserve it, he is still our God. He is still looking out for us. And yet we said, persons are saying he's a joke thing because we cannot see him. No. I remember this man. I don't know if it's Jerry Thompson or who. He was saying the same thing. Cannot see God. And his mother was there interceding on his behalf to God, interceding because she wants him to turn his life around, and make Jesus his choice. But he was saying the same thing. I left my rag. He was saying the same thing. Mom, I cannot see him. And yet, his mother prayed about it. She still interceded on his behalf. And when he went to his bed and his mother went to her bed, and in the wee hours of the night, the mother heard a groan. And when she get up and she moved towards the sound, it was coming from her son's room. And he was there groaning, and his mother said to him, son, what is happening? What happened? Oh yes, I'm back. I went for my rag. So the mother said, what happened? What is happening to you? And he was there crying and he was groaning. Big man. He was groaning. He said, Mom, my tooth, it aches. I'm having a terrible toothache. The mother said, what? really now? He said, yes. So his mother said, son, where it hurts? He said, here. He said, how you know? Can you see it? He said, no, mom. So how you know that it's hurting? He said, I can feel it, mom. I can feel it. And that's then and there, the mother reminded him that just the way he cannot see the toothache, and yet he know there is a toothache because he can feel it. That's the way God works. You cannot see God, but you can feel him. You know he's around. You can see him through nature, through all the things that are created, even through the saving of his soul, the protection of his life. You can see God, and you know that there's a God. And that changed the young man's mind, life. He changed his mind, he changed his life. So I say this to say that anybody out there who is saying there is no God because they cannot see him, can you see the devil? That man, he was drinking, he was smoking, that is of the devil, and yet he's giving the worship to the devil. God says he is a jealous God. He is a jealous God because he created us and he do everything for us. He knew us even before we were born. The song says, he knew me. There's no one great among us. We are nothing on our own. We make mistakes and often slip. We are just common flesh and bone. When he was on the cross, we were on his mind. Yes. So how we are saying there's no God. Just because we cannot see him. Can't you feel his presence? Give him your life. Open your heart to him. Open your heart, open your mind and your thoughts, and then you will feel him just like how that man feel the toothache. I did not feel toothache like the way he does. I heard persons talk about toothache. Man, you see this? See? They are missing. I did not wait until it reached the point where I have to run up and down outside at night, because that's where it was heading. I saw persons having toothache and they cannot sleep. They run up and down outside, especially at night. The toothache take them, right? I felt mine started to hitch me. Whenever I hit, I started to, and it's coming from my eyes and it's coming from my ears, and the feeling wasn't right. So I went and I get rid of it because I don't want to run up and down. So I can just imagine those persons who are having toothache. Yes, they were damaged. They were damaged. And when I went to the dentist, he said I have to get rid of them. And, I get rid of them. But let me tell you something. There is a God. There is a God. And when it's about time, persons are saying, when you point persons to the signs of the time, they are saying that it's from Bible times. Yes, but isn't it nearer? Isn't it happening more rapid now than ever before? Isn't it happening more rapid than ever before? Let us look into our lives and see how frail we are. We are here this moment, we are gone the next. We are here this moment, we are gone the next. Another incident took place, and that is what is rocking me right now. That is what makes me so sad. But thank God. Thank God. Life was sustained. Thank God life was sustained. Sometimes we heard about persons dying, persons being shot, persons, and every day it's getting closer and closer. It's right at our door. We can feel the impact. Just Friday, somebody close to me was shot and injured. Yes, I'm feeling the impact. And what would you say? That person was lucky to be alive? He's lucky to be alive? No. God is not through with him as yet. He's blessed. God is not, there's no such thing as luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe in the wonder working power of God, because we all have to learn lessons, right? Some things have to happen to us. We have to go through some tests in order to have testimonies. In order to have a testimony, we have to go through the test. And listen to me, man. He was shot in the neck, comes through his mouth, go through his nostril, and he is still alive. What are you telling me? He's lucky or he's tough? Mm-mm. God has spared him for a purpose. Yes. And I want you to help me to pray for him. Pray him up that he will surrender his life fully to God. Even on his bed right now, his sick bed, he will look into his life and surrender, make a commitment to God. God has spared him. Many times I heard people saying, even drivers saying, me say, like most meet an accident, man, if me couldn't drive. No, I know you, a God, as much as you can drive. If God not direct you, if him not go before you, if him not surround you, actually we don't know the amount of legions of angels what Satan leg up on this probably. And we don't know the amount of angels what God have surround we, in front of we, behind we, beside we. They lead we, they direct we. We don't know the fight what those angels are fighting, the war that they are having to keep us alive. And yet we're giving the praise to the devil. The devil wants our soul for himself. He don't have nothing to offer we but sin, shame, and disgrace. Jesus have everything that we need. Yes, he has everything that we need. And it's about time for us to look in our lives and to surrender our all to him before it's too late. His coming is right at the door. It's nearer than we first believe. And no matter we go and say, repeat the same thing, long time we hear saying, come and he not come yet. He is coming for sure. Up to the blind can see. Say he finished. Everything done. Let us keep focus. Let us look into our life and stop look in on other persons. Let us stop judge people and judge ourselves. Make we look into in ourselves. Right? Let us look into our lives and let us stop the judging. You know, I come across this article where this couple, they bought a new house, and they moved into the neighborhood. Marco, they go see other, they have neighbors, so persons were living there before. And this woman sitting in her house looking through her window, and see the neighbor spreading out her clothes on the line. And she said to her husband, honey, and she was laughing and making fun of the neighbor. Look at her clothes dirty and she spread them out on the line. Eh? She can't wash. Then the clothes are clean. Husband did not say anything. Another time, the neighbor come out and wash her clothes and spread it out on the line. And she keeps staring at the neighbor. Honey, look here again. Why that woman not learn to wash? Look at the clothes, them dark. Then dirty. Criticizing the woman. About a month later, the same neighbor spread her clothes on the line again. And this time, the clothes them look white and pretty. And she said, my huzzy, I wonder how teach her if you wash. Then look good now. You hear what the husband turned to her and said, dear, I cleaned our window this morning. Did you get the point? Did you get the message? The woman window dirty. So what she see through the window appear darkness, dirt. And she knows if you go clean her window, that she can see clearly. She see the woman dirty clothes, and the woman clothes were well clean because the husband go clean the window because she only did criticize the other person, and fear window dirty, so she cannot see clearly. You understand? So this is what some of us are doing. Our lives are messy, and at the same time we are criticizing other person's life. We are looking in other person's life, in other person's direction. Instead of we clean out the mat out of our eye, we try to dig out of somebody else. It's about time we love each other the way God wants us to love each other, and stop criticizing each other. Stop bring down people. Stop bring down each other. Let us love. Let us love the way God wants us to love. Let us live the life that counts. My friends, this is a message to all of us, including myself, because we are not perfect. I am not perfect, and we all need to look into our lives and see where we are falling short, that we can make amend, and we can ask God to intervene on our behalf so that we can help others. Right? We can help others. God is real. Heaven is real. Hell is real. Yes. Hell is a real place too. Just like heaven is a real place. Hell is a real place. Let us make a right about turn. Let us surrender our lives to Jesus before it is eternally too late. Let us stop talk about we're lucky. Let us stop. Put yourself in the picture. You're a good swimmer and you almost drown. And because you catch up and you say, boy, me say me couldn't swim, me that drown, me that dead as it. God save you. Let us take ourselves out of it and put God. Let us put God before, and then everything will fall in place. Let us stop talk about me. Everything else will fall in place when we put God in the midst and said, God, are you may depend upon, are you this? Take care, take full control of my life. Yes. And that's what I'm doing. I'm depending on God to take full control over my life, because I am frail. I am nothing on my own. I am nothing on my own. I should have been crucified. I should have suffered and died. I should have gone on the cross. I should have hung on the cross in disgrace. But guess what? Jesus, God's Son, He took my place. If that isn't love, then the ocean is dry. There's no stars in the sky, and the sparrow can't fly. If that isn't love, then the heavens are myth. There's no feeling like this if that isn't love. That's the love that God has for us. Let us appreciate it. Let us show Him some appreciation by serving Him, obeying Him, and turning over our life to Him. Thank you for listening. If you like my encouragement this morning, please share it with others. If you are motivated and feel inspired, please share it. Hit the like button and comment. Leave your comment in the comment below. I would appreciate it. This will make my channel grow, and it will help others who are listening. So please share. Thanks to those who have already subscribed. Thank you so much from all my subscribers, and please continue to share, continue to like, continue to comment, and for those who are watching and have not yet subscribed, please do so. Please subscribe to Auntie Pauline channel. Peace out, and if you can't be good, be careful. Have yourself a wonderful and a productive day.